everybody. So we're headed to pick up another project truck. We're gonna be working on doing a motor swap for somebody. I seen one guy that commented on the last video when I was talking about the channel name, trying to guess what the truck was, and he said Toyota or Nissan. I won't say which one it is, but he did get one of them right. But y'all see what it is here shortly. So yeah, we're gonna do a LS swap on this truck too. Right now it's got a 4-cylinder 5-speed in it, I do believe. But yeah, 4.8, 5.3, one of the two. It's LS swap everything right now. Yeah, I think the guy actually has a 5.3 lined up that he's gonna buy. I don't know if he's already paid for it or what, but we might go get it today too. I ain't real sure yet. Good old Main Street. That exhaust claps off them buildings. Makes for a lot of racket. Our police station's right down the road right there, and there was a couple cops sitting back there at the Chinese place. I think I turned down the right road. Yeah, here we go. So there she is right there. That's the new project we're gonna be working on. I think it's a 98 or 99 Nissan Frontier. Pretty good looking little truck. Ought to be fun with a LS swap in it. I think he wants to bag it in the future too. It's basically the same damn motor that's in the older Nissans. Nice little hard bodies. I don't remember
straight 4 plugs.
I don't remember what they call them. What's that motor called? I know the Z motors.
Oh yeah, you talking about that iron?
Z, they call it the Z motors. That was the old ones with the 8 plugs, 8 spark plugs.
Yeah.
I might have to put this radiator right here. That way you have more room. I don't know. It probably won't be too bad. I mean, it ain't like you ain't got a bunch of stuff all over the firewall. You know, there's plenty of room over here. And then when the motor gone, you have, I mean, hell.
Yeah, that's one thing though. You look on this side, look on that side. It's like the motor sits over towards the passenger side.
Yeah, I think it's gonna have more room than you think. We'll get it pulled up where I can just back my trailer up right there. Maybe. Probably gonna have to give her a little jerk. Damn. Just gonna back up in there and use the winch because thing's just 2-wheel drive. It don't wanna pull up on there and snatching on it, just breaking the road. So I'm just gonna use the winch on the trailer. Just put a little angle on her. Alright, come on, a little bit. Come on. Alright, straight, come this way. Come on up with it, son. Come on. Alright, get off of it. That's good. Got her loaded up. Go get the 5.3. Got a transmission too, don't you?
Oh yeah, 4 of 16.
Oh yeah, motor and transmission. Probably be easier sliding. Got the motor here, wire harness, computer, everything. It's an early model, Gen 3 motor. They over there getting the transmission now. You got plenty of parts around here. Supposed to get a stall and some heads too. So I guess we'll be putting a cam in this motor and possibly whatever these heads are they getting over there out of the shed might be going on it too. So when it's all said and done, we might have a decently healthy little 5.3 here. or 4.8, whatever it is. We'll find out when we get her tore down exactly what she is. Transmission, good old 4L60E. We'll see how long that lasts behind a cammed 5.3. Ooh, them's pretty. What's supposed to be done to them?
Pour them polish, 5.5 gallons. Pretty much it. I thought he needed a gasket, man.
862s. A little bit of port work here on the exhaust side. Intakes don't like they did much to the intake side. Cleaned up a little bit. Go back down here, get hooked back up to the truck and trailer. And we'll head to the house with it and get it all unloaded and figure out what we're gonna do next. Alright, to the house we go. Get it all unloaded. Gotta get some stuff moved around. I need to move his little S10 out of the way. The way we can put this over there so we can get the stock motor out. And then start seeing what we're gonna do to get this rig mounted in there. Anybody needs a 5-speed transmission for a little S10? We got supposed to be a good one here. South Mississippi, and you want it, let me know. I'll make you a deal. Figured I'd show y'all this real quick. A buddy of mine owns a truck. He got a hold of some spray paint, so he went crazy on this side. Painted it all black. It wouldn't look too bad if he got some good paint, you know, some the kind that sprays out in a flat, wide pattern. The kind of paint he's got, it just sprays out straight, so you can tell that it's done with a paint can. But it don't look too bad. Also, big bottle of nitrous here. All the wiring and stuff in the car over there, need to get it out. As far as this little S10, I don't know when we'll be working on it again. I've been trying to get my buddy to get the motor and stuff over here. He says he has one, but we're gonna get this thing pushed out the way because we got one over there that's already got the motor and everything, so we can actually get some stuff done with that one. And then maybe eventually he'll get a dang motor over here and we can do something with this thing. Next day here, we unloaded the truck last night, and then I said screw it, I'd wait till the day, get the motor unloaded. So that's what I'm about to do now. Get this rig turned around, get this motor unloaded, and then maybe in the next couple of days we can get the motor out of that little Nissan and then see what it's going to take to get this 5.3 mounted up in her. Just got home, but it's almost dark. We'll do a quick little walk around on this thing and talk about it a little bit before I go inside. Not a bad looking little truck. Paint needs some work here and there. He said he's gonna probably get it redone. As you can see, tailgate here, he's a little dented up. I had that towel on there because I was pushing it with a puller. I didn't want to scratch it, make it any worse. But not a bad looking little truck though. Inside here, let me see if I can turn some light on. The interior's pretty clean. Yeah, pretty clean little truck though. I dig it. I had one like this. Mine was just white though. It was just completely stopped. My only difference is mine was a 5-speed. I didn't have it very long. It ended up bending a valve in the motor. Turns out it didn't like being redlined a lot. Yep, we're gonna try to get this thing pulled out in the next couple days. Transmission there, motor right there. We got a set of heads I done showed them. Supposed to be a stall converter, but I don't think it is. If it is a stall, it's a small one. He wants to put a cam in the motor, so we'll be doing that cam. And then obviously we'll be putting her down in here. And looking at this, and then looking at that S10 over there, I honestly think this Nissan is going to be easier to swap, LS swap, than that little S10 over there, because the way the engine bay is in these, you know, the firewall is just flat, whereas on the S10, you know, the firewall kind of goes in and then it flattens out. It's got a little hump in the back, like, and then you got all the AC stuff over there. So yeah, it definitely think that this is going to be a little bit easier to swap than the S10. I think we're gonna have more room under here. If anything, I say we'll probably have to move the radiator forward into the core support here. If so, we'll figure that out. And obviously we'll have to figure out something with motor mounts. But like I said, once we get this rig out, we'll bolt the transmission to the motor and then set it down in there and see what it's going to take. Hopefully the transmission tunnel was big enough to accommodate the 4L60. We'll see what kind of problems we'll run into. I'm sure it ain't gonna be no drop in and go. Once again, here's the heads, just 862s. They said they was ported and polished, but they're just little port work on the exhaust side. I mean, it's not even much really. They just cleaned it up, it looks like. And then on the intake side, didn't do nothing at all, which don't make sense, because you know the intake side is mainly the side you want to port. And it's got some valve springs and a little rust on them. Don't take much though to weaken them things, and they will break. Trust me, I know from first-hand experience. I guess he's gonna want to put these on the motor, I'm assuming. It's probably what heads are on it right now. So honestly, if these are the same heads that are on the motor, it really ain't gonna make no difference to put these on here. I mean, they ain't poured it out enough to make a difference, if you ask me. Here's the converter. I need to get it out. Matter of fact, it's supposed to be a 3000 or something like that. I don't know, but I don't think it is. Looks like a stock converter to me. Numbers on anywhere else. Okay, there's something. I'll try to look it up and see what it is, but looks like a stock torque converter to me. Yeah, this will be one of the new projects on the channel. We got plenty of crap to do now. We go do a LS swap on the little S10. I just got the brake calipers for the white C10, so we're gonna try to finish it up. Might try to do that tomorrow. You know, my daddy's truck over there, I'm waiting on him to go get some gaskets and stuff for it. You know, and one day down the road, we're gonna do some stuff on my C10, and obviously this here. And probably after we get the white C10 finished up, we'll start on this, since we already got motor, transmission, and the owner of the truck, he's got the money ready to buy parts and stuff we need. So this one will probably be the main one we'll be working on until my buddy decides to bring motor and parts for his little S10. We'll be fooling with this thing. This is the S10. You can see how the firewall is. Plus you got the all the brake booster and stuff over there. Steering rod, it's closer to the motor on this truck than the little Nissan is. Plus the Nissan don't have all this stuff, AC and all. I've had a couple of little S10s like this, the round bodies with small blocks in them, 350s and stuff, and there ain't hardly no room. You got to beat all that in down here. This little lip, you usually have to beat all that up. You usually have to beat all that up out of the way if you want to put an HEI distributor in it. Now, I mean, it was obviously going to be an LS motor, so that ain't going to matter. I don't really care for the round bodies. There just ain't enough room in them in me. Plus, they weigh more than a square body. And I'm just more of a square body person, as you can tell. I'm a square body man more than anything. I like my square bodies. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Put it down in the comments. I think it'll be a pretty fun little project. And like I said, I believe this one will be easier to get the motor mounted and easier to work on than that little S10 will be. That's just my opinion. We'll find out soon enough. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one off here. Like I said, y'all let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.